right, let's talk about, the lack of interest in the Detroit Pistons from head coaching candidates. You hear they had to have the number one pick in order for them to feel confident or be attractive to Monty Williams. Is that, feeling mutual going to free agency? Are players interested in coming to Detroit and, playing here? Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So that is interesting. That top candidates were not attracted to come to Detroit. For years, people said, well, nobody want to come to Detroit. I'm not sure how many teams have money in free agency, but obviously you have to overpay to usually retain players in Detroit, or you have to overpay to get new players to come to Detroit. So, I mean, that means Troy Weaver has not built an attractive enough team or got that attractive player, or they haven't won enough for people to come want to be a part of it. So, I mean, really what it boiled down to, the Pistons have had opportunities to turn it around. If it was passing up on Devin Booker, passing up on Carmelo Anthony, passing up on Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, they've had opportunities to turn this thing completely around. So only way they're going to be able to turn it around is through the draft and through via trade. That's just what it is, And the conventional thought, if they can't land those top free agents, guys like Kristaps Porzingis, Cam Johnson, or someone similar or higher, then they're going to have to just trade for guys. And 9 times out of 10, the type of guys that you're going to trade for are guys that, have contracts that teams no longer want, or teams trying to free up space to try to get guys that they want. So think about that for a minute. I mean, you hear James Harden want to go back down to Houston. You hear why. They ain't close to winning. It's the lifestyle. Houston is a very attractive lifestyle, especially if you're able to get into developing land and businesses. It's a lot of land. It's the new version of Atlanta, almost. But it's just multicultural. It's a new urban hot hub. They're getting populated quick. And the difference between Atlanta and Houston is Houston has space for days. Houston has space for days. That's the difference. They have space for days. But, a lot of people think ain't nothing in Detroit, which ain't true. It ain't true. But, I don't think people say, well, I want to go play with Cade and Ivy and the rest of those guys. And they haven't got an opportunity to establish that yet. Hence the injury with Cade Cunningham. And also they trying to recycle guys, from other NBA teams and trying to make it work here. And they have not been successful once. Especially trying to hold on to guys like Hayes and Stewart and guys like that. So, but the alternative is going to be trading for unwanted contracts, expiring contracts like Tobias Harris if you can't get guys to come here. And obviously the other alternative is going to be paying lower level guys. That's going to be the other alternative, playing them mid-level guys like Karis LeVert, like top dollar, just to come here. And that's a mistake, to be honest. You have people saying, oh, we should bring back Jeremy Grant. For what? When he got here, all he did was want to score. Why do I want to put another scorer in the lineup? If he going to be a 3-and-D guy, and that's the role he going to want to play, I don't mind it. I didn't mind moving him. I mean, I wouldn't have mind. I would have said keep him. But that's not the role. You don't need any more scorers. Don't need them. At least not in that starting lineup. You need guys that can defend and shoot the three. Then you go, we're going to go deeper into this as well. But then you look at guys like Moses Moody. Then you start going into that. You start talking about guys like Moody and Kuminga. And, you hear B. Taylor say, well, he like Kuminga better. But the problem is he can't shoot. You need defenders and shooters. One thing Moses Moody can do is he can shoot. And he has the physical tools. Not sure about the mindset just yet. Ain't seen a lot of him play, but just knowing from the draft, he has the physical tools to be able to defend the wing. What about 6'7", 6'8", long arms, can defend and defend and shoot. So then you have opportunities like Moses Moody. You give the Warriors something they looking for, not sure what they looking for him, and you bring him in and you give him an opportunity he didn't have in Golden State. You say, well, let's see what you can do. Now, out of all these options, I like that option the best. Looking for guys, not guys that's been chewed up and spit out and proven they can't play. You hoping to resalvage them. Looking for guys who need opportunity. Not guys who've been broken up like Wiseman and given an opportunity and hoping he stay healthy here like him and Bagley. Guys like Moody that just need the opportunity. What about the kid that came from not Cam Johnson, the other one that came from Phoenix and he was balling over there in Brooklyn? Just need the opportunity. That's what you looking for. You're looking for no guys that just need opportunity. But a combination of going to trade for guys. And that's going to be interesting. But if they don't fit the mold of being able to defend and shoot, or at least do one or the other, it's a failure. It's a failure. But it's not an attractive destination right now. You got to know, it ain't too many. Only attractive destinations is Miami, Boston, and LA. Those are only ones people want to go play for. And people who like the flavor in New York, they starting to change their image. James Dolan trying to change his image a little bit. That's it. And when you think about it, you don't even see people dying, really dying to go and play or really wanting to go play in Houston and Atlanta, and they got great urban life like DC as well too. You don't see people, DC maybe because of the weather, but you don't really see players, it just seems like it's a certain agenda. I don't know what it is in the NBA, but you would think people would love to go play and stay in Dallas. People love to go play and stay in Houston. People love them so play it in Atlanta, DC, great nightlives. When Vegas get up and running, why not? I can understand Milwaukee, Minnesota, and I want to go to Indiana, but I want to go in Chicago. Why not? Other than the weather. So, Pistons are not attractive right now. Had they got the number one pick, they would have been seriously attractive. But right now, they're not attractive. So, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole, or just Spotify and Anchor. I'm sorry. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Peace.